Wonderful. Did you want to make this? Are we live now? Yeah. Okay. Hi, welcome to A Conversation with Krave. I'm Katrina. My special guest, Robin W., the G-Man. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Robin W.
Say a little about yourself.
I am a Krave advocate. I love the books, and we're going to be here to talk about it.
Right.
How you doing? My name is G-Man. I stand for Giants. I'm a Giants New Yorker. So that's me, G-Man.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. Go Ravens.
Okay, so we're here to talk a little about Krave. As you can see, I don't know if you can really see this, but we have a total of 3 books. My Girls, Krave, I Can't Breathe, and that's the original. Okay. So I'm going to ask Robin some questions, the same questions I asked Ron. Not all the same questions, but just a little. What do you think of My Girls?
It's interesting. It keeps you going. It takes you into a sense of fantasy, or it kind of makes you think of your sexuality and what you're capable and what you may or may not want to do. Gives you ideas.
And that's what you feel too?
That book there. That book's crazy. Sick.
What is sick about it? You know the book inside out. What is sick about it?
It's sick because it's people in there selfish.
What do you mean they're selfish?
Selfish. The person in there, I can't tell you. You got to read this book here. This book here. And it will go. It will tell you the reason why.
Okay, well, the people need to know why you're saying it's selfish.
It's selfish because there's a lady in there that just only thinks about herself.
Ebony. Okay.
About herself.
Okay, so Robin, do you think the 4 friends, the best friends, are in love with each other?
I don't think they're in love with each other. I think they're in love with what they do for each other.
Okay.
I think it's the feeling that they get, the comfort that they get, and it's almost like they get what they want without having to go the other route with, I guess, the male partner. So it's like going into a zone that they have been interested in, just couldn't, work it out.
Okay. So, Ron.
So you telling me
Here we go.
that it's okay 4 girls experiment with each other and they got a husband?
They're grown. They're
You
adults.
know what I mean? They're grown. It's nasty.
Says who? Who says it's nasty?
So well, I have a question.
Okay.
Is that cheating?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Why would? But they just playing around.
No, it's not playing around. Because
Okay.
they got a husband. So you're telling me, like we said before, you got 4 girls to satisfy that a female versus another female versus another female. So y'all all want carpet. Y'all that's what y'all want, right? You don't want the stick. That's what you're saying.
There's
in the
no
book.
penis involved.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That is the major problem.
They're really just giving like massages,
No,
talking to each other and just being there for each other. Why do you have a problem with that?
Not in this book. Not in this book here. You got to get this book. They'll tell you all what's going on in there.
Do you think so? You don't think that they actually love each other, or
no?
You think it's just lust?
Yeah, it's fantasizing. They fantasize. Nasty.
Why do you think Ebony is the way she is?
When I look back on the show you had previously, and you said hurt people, people. That's exactly what I thought about. I said, at some point in her life, and I think it kind of started back before her adulthood, that she may have been in an abusive relationship. And from all that she is doing, it seems like it was done by a female as opposed to male. Because it seems like to me she's more into the act of being fulfilled and satisfied by women as opposed to having that fulfillment about men. Even though she's threatening, with the husbands and whatnot, that's just her ego. But I think that she gets the pleasure. So now I'm going to take and get that pleasure for some other people. But it's submissive. Why they go there to the length they went through, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
So do you think that A woman could be married to a man and still have a wife.
Well,
Or
absolutely.
wife, let's say wifey.
Well, absolutely. That's what.
So you agree?
Well, that's the way it's presented itself. You know, when we were growing up back in the days, and I don't want to offend nobody. Back in the days, that was nasty, but it made it was acceptable now. From either from a male perspective, even from a female perspective, it's acceptable now. And to me, Ebony needed counseling before she criminate other people's mind or even her own marriage. It's not fair because her husband don't know what's going on, what happened in her past. She should have, before got married, she should have explained this, and they should have both went to get counseling. Not he should have went with her to get the support.
Okay, well, I have a question. So do you think that if you're in a relationship with someone, should they know all of your past? Because you got to remember they'll use it against you.
No.
Because they know what you're tolerating, what you won't.
No. 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 No.
Why is that? They shouldn't know everything past. What if you psycho? What if you're a little crazy? What if you deranged? What if you
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. What are you talking about?
What do you mean crazy?
Most crazy people don't know they're crazy.
Well, that's true too. But so you're saying that keep it bold and not to explain your past or what you have been through. Maybe that person was sent here to help you and heal you. If you don't tell him what's going on, how would he know or she will know?
I think your past is just what it is, a past. Because even though they may say, "Well, let's talk about our past," but your past is different from my past. And then if you get into your past, then like I said, then they're gonna turn around and use it against you. But at the same time, believe me, by the time you got to that point, you would already delved into the meat of it. So now that she's acting on it, that's just something that we do.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think that if you don't handle your trauma will handle you.
True.
And that's what it's doing right now with Ebony. She's been hurt. So what she's doing is she's taking her pain out on everybody else. She see all these happy couples, everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
She don't really want that because the person that she really wanted to be with did not want her. So now she wants to destroy everybody's relationship.
Is that fair?
No, life is not fair.
No.
Mm.
But you look at the women, they are submissive. They are, because if you're in the part of that circle, what I couldn't understand, okay, we're in the circle, and then you're going to tell me what not to do to my husband at home. First of all, how would you know? That's first.
Because she had him recorded.
You
remember?
I did, yeah, she did.
Yeah, get the book.
Yeah, she did have them recording, but how you can be that gullible? And I just found like in their lives, they wanted to experience a form of love that they weren't getting.
Mm-hmm.
So they were getting it from Ebony. And it's like misplaced.
But could it be that they were not getting pleased by their husbands?
No, I think they was getting pleased.
I don't think so.
No,
no, because I think if you're getting pleased by your husband, you're not going nowhere.
No, I don't. What I don't understand is this, and you can just tell me this right here from the beginning. Why do it if it's going to cause you, you know what I'm saying, why would you do it? Why would you do it if it's going to cause a long time hurt?
Well, who gonna tell? First of all, who telling? And they just having fun and they enjoying each other, getting to know each other, and then because sometimes, okay, so say like if you with your partner, your husband, and he not getting it, but then you come along and you meet somebody like Ebony, and she can really eat this grass, and
What?
she can really eat this grass, and she's doing it better than your husband. Now what?
Well,
exactly.
That's not. I see.
Man, what you got?
It's different from a woman perspective. Consider a man perspective.
So would you be mad?
Yeah, hell yeah, damn right I'll be mad.
What you gonna do?
Because you only designed for me. When I married you, I married you. I didn't marry Ebony, Day, Mayday. I married the one I was supposed to be with. See, the people take things out of context that it's okay, it's acceptable. It's not acceptable.
Have you ever wanted a threesome?
No, no.
Why you say no like that?
No, I'm gonna be honest. No, no, no. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's y'all women are crazy because it takes God to please one.
No, because the average man wants
it takes
a threesome,
it takes to please one.
But
you gotta do all that work in there. Listen, that's work. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's work.
You're not doing that work.
You crazy.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of work, but what I'm saying is that the average man wants a threesome, and he always wants women. So why can't it be two men? Other men.
Whoa! Listen. Let me tell you something. You gonna cut that off right?
Nobody. If he a twin is allowed. Hey, if he a twin, I'm just saying.
That's
it.
2 men and 1 woman.
It's your sexual fantasy.
Ain't no way I'm sharing my. Listen, I'm not sharing with no woman but 1 woman.
You gonna fight or you just?
I ain't gonna fight. Bye.
Just lay there and let them do what they
gonna
do to you.
No. Bye. Bye. Because I have a see. Everything is acceptable. There's a standard that is considered that women think it's better. With a man, ain't no way. Not me. I don't play. That's not me. I don't even think about that because that's just no.
But no. I don't know. I think that when somebody step out, I think it's because they're not being satisfied. That's the only thing I could think of. But I could be wrong. Everybody have their own opinion.
So it's okay.
And that's usually the case because most of the time it's not about the marriage not being good. It's always the sex part of it, which is a part of the marriage and part of the relationship. So when they do it, they just step out because they want something different. These ladies formed a circle. This is what they did. Some of them had never done it before. Some of them have. You know, just reading the book, it takes you to the level. So the writer and this imagination and this fantasy takes you, it reminds you back in Zane. I haven't had read this type of literature since Zane. And it's great, but it's fine. But you have to pick and choose, just reading it. And you want to disseminate everybody. But it's good literature at the end of the day.
So you're telling me it's acceptable to have 4 women in a hotel exploring each other?
If that's what they like.
So
they actually sit in a circle. So make sure you say that.
Yeah, circle. They're hanging from the chandelier. They're all in one possession in one room.
So you're telling me with other men.
Doesn't matter. It's still cheating. It's still cheating, regardless of your friend. So what if that husband feels that he's insecure? What it takes a woman to satisfy you, and I couldn't satisfy you?
Who knows better what we want than we? So we can get what we need from us because we know our parts. We know what that G spot is or whatever.
That's just nasty.
It's not nasty. It's sexual fulfillment.
That's just nasty. Yeah, because you want to explore. So that's like another guy like me. Because you're having sex with another guy. Hell no.
Because you're not in control.
No.
You're not in control.
No.
They can teach you.
Ain't no another man. Man, listen. Ain't no other man gonna teach me what another man. Man, you must be. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. The book is this Ebony. All of them, I'm gonna say Ebony. Ebony needs help, and if Ebony do not get help, either something major is gonna happen in a long time. Somebody gonna get hurt, take it emotional, and somebody gonna get killed. You're playing with people's emotion. You're playing with people's heart. So you think it's right? You think it's fair to an individual that put all his never cheated on his wife or she never cheated on her husband, and all of a sudden you just want to take the time and explore with your girlfriends? And then that's the will of trust comes in. The will of trust. Every time that would break me as a man. If my wife would go to a circle and she exploring with other women, and I'm right here. No, I don't want nothing to eat. I don't want nothing to eat.
She's not going to tell you.
Why?
Because Ebony told her not to.
And who the heck is Ebony?
Ebony.
So she's controlling too.
She's a dominatrix.
She's There's only one person that can stop Ebony, which we all know is Michael. Michael is the person she refers to when she goes back and she's talking about this person named Michael. That's how she ended up in the psych ward, right?
Well, Michael took advantage, and everybody was paying for what Michael did.
Exactly.
So
And she said it. I want everybody to feel the pain I felt. So that's why Ebony is doing what she's doing.
So you're saying Ebony jump off the bridge, everybody gonna follow behind her?
Could be.
Yeah, I believe she told him to at this point.
Because
to
now
me,
she
that's a
got-
power control.
But
And
that's what that type
Well,
of that's what that type
what
of
it
behavior
is.
is.
That power control, right?
Mhm.
So if I can tell you, I want $10,000. You better get it. I don't care how you get it. Just give me my money. And if you don't have it, what you gonna take? What's she gonna do? What you gonna do about it? You gonna beat the girl up? You gonna beat the guy up because she didn't give him the money? It's power control. The thing that I learned in life is this: what you do in the dark will surely come to light. And when it comes to light, people do not know how to do what was done in the dark.
These ladies have no preference whether it's day or night, light or
True.
dark. So what they're doing,
but what they're doing, so it's not considered what they're doing is not in the dark.
No, it's sexual fulfillment.
Their husbands know where they at. They at the hotel.
Yeah, but their husbands do. Their husbands know what they're doing.
But at the same time, then
Yeah,
why
but
she
it's
wound
okay.
up doing the husbands to get control over that end too. So now
Yeah.
what? So now you have
So you
grown
gotta
men.
remember,
So now
right.
you have men that fell prey to as well.
Exactly.
And they fell prey to her because of what she do for them. And that's excitement that she maintained control, because once she told them not to do your husband this way, because she knew that's what she was going to do to them. And being that it hadn't been done, guess what? Now she got them as well.
So basically, what's between her legs control everything that
Always in life. Always in life. Hey,
we run the world. Do you not know that?
Mm.
So you didn't know that?
Well, I do know.
Girls
Power
run the
is
world.
between a woman's legs.
In the words of Beyonce.
Y'all the first one. Y'all the first one that cheated.
Girls. You what?
Y'all the
What'd
first
you
one
say?
that cheated. Y'all the first one that cheated.
We the first one that cheated.
No, that's not
No.
true. That's not true.
Who?
Who told you that?
Tell me who.
You got curfew? What's going on with your phone?
Ain't got a curfew.
Okay.
See, that's her mom
There you go,
checking
Stephanie.
in. But where did cheating come from?
Why you say it's men?
Well, you said
Men
it's
came
cheating.
from cheating, or
You
did it
said
come
it
from
was
woman?
cheating. We didn't say it was cheating.
Y'all the one that told us to eat the apple.
Let me tell you something. There you go.
And you ate it.
And that's why we got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, because of woman.
So we're powerful, right?
Very powerful.
No, you ain't
But I
powerful.
don't understand
What else
why
we did?
you're angry, because these women sit around, they eat food too.
No, they eat carpet.
Is that why y'all didn't? That's why y'all didn't elect Connell, because y'all still angry because we can do these things.
I vote. Listen, I don't care
I
what you
just asked a
say.
question.
I voted. I know who I voted for.
So where do y'all think My Girls is going?
Ooh. I can see us going down the path some more with Ebony, and I can see somebody not getting hurt in the sense of bodily harm, but I can see somebody getting hurt, and it's going to spiral into something heavy. Because see, she into that dumb. I mean, I could do something. I don't want to be handcuffed. I don't want to be none of that. I'm good with the book until we get there. Nope, don't tie me there. I want to maintain some control, but I can see it spiraling out of control.
What do you think?
I think if Ebony does not get a hold.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
You want to pray for Ebony?
Ebony need to pray for herself, but I will pray if she was standing before me. Yeah, I'll pray for her.
You know she's not real.
There's many Ebonies in the world.
But like Robin said, there are many people that is going through the same situation, past generation hurt, that's causing them to expound differently in the life to come and the life to go. What I do know after a period of time, if you do not get control of what's going on in your life, then that what is going on in your life will be the power and control you. If she don't get a hand of it, somebody is going to get hurt and somebody's going to die.
Who can stop Ebony?
Ebony.
Mm-hmm.
Michael.
Yeah, but Michael is the one that's what she's going through right now.
Exactly.
It's his fault.
What do you think he did to her?
Treat her like a treat her
What?
he treated her so bad that it mentally, physically put a scar on her for the rest of her life.
You feel bad for Ebony?
Do I feel bad for Ebony?
Were you jealous of her?
What? Jealous? I ain't jealous of no Ebony. What I do say is this, and like I told, and like me and Robin was discussing earlier, is this. You're right. Don't know what a woman feels but besides another woman. But that's why it's always been Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. It's always been a positive and negative.
Oh man, go ahead.
That's not true.
No.
There's a whole bunch of incest going on. So it was Adam, Eve, Steve, he, and all them kind. That's how we got here now. Mind you, it was just Adam and Eve. How did we all get here?
Hello? It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
And a lot of that comes, and you look at some of the ancestry stuff, and then you look at Michael saying to me that Ebony was his sex slave, which was not in her control, not by her permission, or not by being submissive. It was forced upon her.
So it's by choice.
If it was no, you didn't listen to me. I said I believe it was done by force, not by something that she chose to do. But what's going on now is from her choice, from what she was probably had to go through.
So at any time she could have stopped it if she wanted to.
But she don't know how to stop it.
No,
because she wasn't able to stop
it
from Michael. Now it's going to take Michael to see all that she's doing. I think that's going to have to bring her around. I don't know how much it's going to take, but it's going to have him to. I think he's going to maybe say like, "Come upon it" or whatever.
So saying this, but y'all got to remember, she agreed to submit to him. She agreed.
She agreed.
Okay.
So it's by choice.
By choice.
I just said
how far she thought it was going to go. She didn't know she was going to be in the psych ward.
So now she's in a hospital dealing with things. The question I asked the writer,
because you got to remember, he took her money, her mental, her physical. So where else could she go?
Once she took her mind, it was over.
That's it. Once a man gets your mind, you're done. And I really believe that. So you have to pay attention. Have you ever gotten somebody's mind?
Have I gotten somebody's mind? What do you mean by
have somebody been like
corrupting them?
No. Have somebody been like, "Oh, Ron, I can't live without you. I'm gonna jump off the bridge."
No. No.
I don't think I experienced that one either. I'm like, okay,
just checking.
No, because I believe that because I'm a religious man, I believe that whatever you do on this earth, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to answer to somebody. And Ebony, in the book, gonna have to answer to somebody. Whether it's her, whether it's Mike, she's gonna have to answer to somebody.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, as the writer. Only one person can stop Ebony, and that's Michael. Not even her husband.
I believe it.
So you got to remember, the same person that broke her is the same person that's going to bring her back. That's the only way. She got to address it. You got to address the person that broke.
You said who?
By what course? By what course?
Because I believe he's going to stumble on all the things that he's going to come across, all the things that she has done. And I think that's going to be a wake-up call maybe for him to sit down and see what he has done to her and understand all that he has done to her. Not so much karma. I mean, most men don't have that karma thought in their mind. They just like, oh, I did this, and and they move forward. But I think when he sees the seriousness of what's going on, I don't think he's going to see it all at one time. I don't believe he's going to see it all at one time. I think he's just going to stumble upon things, start putting things together and say, okay, she's really gone. Did I do this? Oh, sure, of course you did. Because I think at this point, even he wouldn't be able to satisfy her because she's beyond that.
She has a major.
Penis ain't the thing for her.
No.
So it's not.
So you're right, but it's not the penis is not the issue. The issue is that she's scorn for the rest of her life that only she and Michael. I don't even think Michael can help her. I don't even think.
You got to remember, she's still in the submission.
Under what law?
The law of Michael.
The law of Michael?
The law of Michael.
Like I said, he's the only one that can fix it. But will he? That's the question.
But that's the question, will he? Because if I could get you to do anything and I'm fine with it and it doesn't hurt me, then he's going to keep on doing it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you see yourself as a Michael?
Me, Michael, me, Dominic. Man, you must be crazy. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh my God.
Well, Michael's a lover.
Michael ain't no lover.
What is he?
Michael's a beast. Michael's an idiot. He's retarded. I tell her like it is. He's retarded. That's the reason why that woman can't trust a good guy, because she's so mentally hurt when it's offered for a guy that want to treat her like a queen. She don't know how to receive it. Why she don't know how to receive it? Because, I've been hurt, I've been abused, I've been mistreated, I've been doing all this. And women drive on emotion. They drive on emotion, some drive on this, they drive on that. But in order for her to even be a queen, she has to fix what's inside. Because what's inside coming, it's going to branch out. That's why she's doing all this false circles and all this.
Well,
she enjoyed it.
I mean, you don't like Michael?
I don't like Michael for what he did to her.
Would you fight him?
I mean, if he was standing before me. If he was standing before me.
What would you say, Mike?
I would say.
Show me how to do that, Mike.
No,
right.
No, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Right.
No, because I'm a leader. I'm not a follower.
Teach me a little bit, right? Teach me a little bit.
No, I'm a leader. I'm not a follower, because I won't follow behind. Because you have some woman that goes into that stage of mental and end up killing Michael. You got women out there that will kill Michael. That will literally cut.
You don't ever see yourself being a Michael?
No.
Just wondering.
No. Do you see yourself being Ebony?
No. I'm a princess. Well,
But princess.
Princess mermaid. Hello.
That princess mermaid. Yeah. What about
I'll
you,
be
Robin?
a queen at that point.
What about you, Em?
Do I see myself as Ebony?
Yeah.
No. Only because I'm only because it's let me tell you, when I read this book, I was like, wow. But it just caught an inner part of me. And I'm like, really? But can I do that? I don't know. Have I feel as though at my age I've got my sexual fulfillment? I don't think so. But what level would I go to? I haven't figured that one out yet. But it gives you, you have all these thoughts, and that's where I think where a lot of women get caught up at, because now you're getting something from somewhere, from someone else that you can't get, and it goes back to the fact that you can't get this at home. Well, I never got that, G-man, the G-spot has not been done, has not been touched. So now you have women that can tell you exactly what you need because I am woman. But then when you start going to the different levels and circles and stuff like that, because Ebony gonna keep on going, because each circle you notice is different.
Yes.
And it's different people, so she's getting this different taste and all this different. It's curious.
But the question I ask you, what if she would have went out there and one of them would have caught disease? I'm gonna just throw that in there. And you cut a disease and you in a circle, nobody ain't telling nobody, but one of them girls have a disease and take it home to their husband.
Well, okay, you pushing it. But anyway, because 9 out of 10, they're already married. So they're not, only way they probably would get a disease if the husband brought it in, if the husband was sleeping with somebody else. Now, the women, if they're sleeping with their husbands, and then it's in the circle, and, they're amongst each other. So they're not going, you have never heard in the book where the one of them went out and was with somebody else.
Well, Ebony is that deranged and she's messing up every round.
But she's
what's
not,
her to take it to somebody else?
She don't have to. She does not have to because she has a circle. Not only that, they go to a party full of, you have to be tested.
Okay.
Right.
And they probably, that's what I was going to say too, they probably already into this thing where they test every so often. That's probably that's what they do, because they know what they like to do.
So is it right or wrong?
All depends on who's
It
looking at it.
depends.
It all depends on your sexual preference.
So
their
we
sexual
all
preference.
sitting in this panel, we all married. So you think it's right for me to go and go, and I'm not going to a hotel with no 4 guys, because don't even put that in your mind, because that's not me.
I'm sitting around.
I'm talking about
With that junk, yo.
Everybody like, okay.
ain't no man, 4 guys. No, we ain't playing that game. But I'm asking.
Y'all gonna have sports in the morning?
What? Listen,
I believe there's a circle.
for men, it probably is. It probably is. But leave me out of that. I can't even imagine. But what I'm asking is, what level does it take for her as Ebony to realize that an amount of time that you're doing or what you're doing is physically only pushing you and driving you to more hurt?
That's true, but she will realize that.
When she's laying in the coffin.
Got to figure out
I
what it's
can't
going
tell
to
you
take.
when.
Well, I'm asking when she's laying in the
for the
coffin.
next chapter.
I can't tell you when.
When she's laying in the coffin.
She will realize it.
Oh, when she's dead and gone.
Oh, Jesus. No.
Because how much pressure a person gonna take? How much pressure a person gonna take?
A lot.
Until she start realizing that I have to fix it.
Why are you so mad with Evans? What she do to you?
You know, are you real highly religious, G-Man?
Mm-hmm.
I love God with all my heart.
I mean,
that's like we don't.
I mean,
no. You asked me about religion.
I asked you that because I find that church folk, highly religious folks, act like sex and sexual differences and sexual performances and your desires and your means of getting the desires is nasty. It shouldn't be, but there's nothing wrong with it.
There's something wrong with it.
It's
nothing wrong with it.
No, there's something wrong with it.
What's wrong
when
with
you
it?
explore with another woman or another man? There's something wrong with it.
Says who?
God Himself.
He didn't tell you that. You read.
So you're telling me it's so? Let me ask you a question.
God called you.
No.
Wait a minute. With a 10.
So you're telling me
these books.
So you're telling me that no, we're gonna take you to there. Let's take it there. So you're telling me when you stand before the altar, when you get married, what's the vows that's been said? It didn't ask your partner to be in marriage vow. Am I correct? It says for better, for rich, for poor, sickness through health, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't say anybody, another woman or another man.
It did not say it either.
Right. But it's a representation. When you get married, what's the representation? Minister, which is the witness of God that gets you married, and in God, right?
That was written by man. The book that was written by man. Okay. And
what if Elvis married you?
Elvis who? Presley?
In Vegas.
He married. But I'm actually Robin. So you're telling me it's acceptable. It's acceptable to be married. And we're gonna take it here too. So swingers is okay.
Yeah, I was going to say swingers.
So swingers is okay.
If that's what you like.
No.
If that's what you like, yes.
If a husband agree on swinging, then
you have 2 consenting adults, 3 or 4, 5 consenting adults.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Put your foot down.
And you will have to pay, and you will have to ask in judgment time come is why this, that. It's committing adultery.
Says the book.
No, says the book that was written. The Bible says committing adultery.
The Bible was written by who? That man came by who? Moses came down that mountain for Tabitha had tents and not
the
no
12
books
disciples
of all
wrote the Bible. The 12 disciples.
They're men.
Yeah.
They were all men.
Okay.
So you still following? It's a following.
So you're saying, I'm not. We're getting. I don't
want to get off the context.
I don't want to get off the topic.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, so you're telling me it's okay in a marriage to bring another individual inside your sex life,
if that's what you choose.
Okay. Do you know how deep and deep that is? Do you understand that most of the hurt comes from when you have sex? Let me break it down to you. When you have sex, when you have sex and you climax, do you know you attach yourself to the person, the individual that you have sex with? That's why people can't deal with issues in their life, because they attach themselves to what's inside that person.
Absolutely. That's what.
Oh, so it's okay.
Body fluids.
I don't think Ebony comments nobody.
But I'm just saying,
just enjoying. It's just enjoyment. If that's what the couple likes,
it's not playing. It's this is marriage is sacred, and marriage is sacred, and marriage people. I am sick and tired of people playing with marriage. They play with marriage like it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's
not about the marriage. It's about the sexual fulfillment. It's not about the marriage.
You know, people think it's just a game.
No, it's fulfilling your
No, it's not
desire.
fulfilling. They just think it's a game. Oh, it's okay if I get me a little on the side. It's okay if I bring somebody inside my bedroom. So you think it's okay? That's a little.
What is that?
That's a little happy time. That's a little happy time. So they want to play. So you think it's okay?
If that's what they like, swingers do that.
I'm sorry you're upset.
I'm not upset.
It's not like I'm saying. It's not for me, but I'm not going to knock the person that enjoy it.
No, but you know what I like, Robin, and what I like, Katrina. Y'all just don't understand. There's somebody that's on this live that's answering these questions. That wants to get healing. That wants to be delivered from what they're going through. I believe that in order to receive healing in your own individual, you have to forgive yourself. In order to forgive yourself, you have to acknowledge that, hey, I made a mistake. Deal with you first. Then the most important thing is ask God for forgiveness is number one. Then begin to fit.
No, understand is that this is a book. This is not a true character.
Right.
The characters are not real.
I guarantee you, I bet somebody in this book is doing the same thing that's in this book. Even though it's somebody written it, it's somebody in the book.
I believe that. But we're not talking about real people here.
Why we gotta repent? Because you have fun first and then repent when you finish. I'm just saying, because
you can do that. There's no time for repentance.
Thank you. Okay.
You can go ahead and do and then say, God forgive me. He will forgive you, repent. Okay. And then if you do it again, say, okay.
I got time for that. Go ahead, though.
I believe that I love when people are happy, but I just a little bit too happy for me. I'm sorry.
A little bit too happy.
A little too happy.
And I agree with you on that part. It's
extreme.
A little bit too happy for me.
That there.
I enjoy it because it's
too
How many women you think out here have best friends they actually want to be with, but scared to say something?
Quite a few.
Oh, absolutely.
That's quite a few.
Absolutely. I think somebody right now wants to be with you, but you're married.
Ooh,
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Mr. J, spill the tea.
I'm just saying, because you got somebody that wants to be with somebody, and one thing about this world, somebody's always jealous and wants to have what you have.
Facts.
Wants to do what you have. Oh, she looks good. You
know,
I go to that in my workplace.
Mermaid princess. Say it.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Mermaid princess.
Whatever.
But the book, please. I just ask. What we talking about is not real, but conversations can also help somebody that's dealing with these issues that's in the world that's dealing with it right now. And it's probably more crazy than that book right there, more crazy than what they're doing. But at the end, somebody always get hurt.
You think somebody gonna get hurt?
I believe somebody gonna die.
Talking to the author, you think somebody gonna get hurt? You think somebody gonna die?
Because I'm talking to the author, but I don't
think nobody gonna die.
I think somebody gonna die.
There may be some hurt because just being and being submissive to dominatrix with Emily likes into is that's hurt, that's pain. I don't care which way you look at that, but it's gonna take that and somebody to be state maybe so enough. I'm tapping out, and then once they tap out, they're not gonna feel so good, and Emily might catch it. She might catch it quick.
Well, Emily's so crazy. If you tap out, she might take it to another level.
Yeah. Okay, you see how Ebony cusses you out as you read the book. We all know she ain't wrapped too tight. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you what. It's nobody time enough for Ebony but Michael. That's it. Not even her own husband.
So what if somebody kill Michael?
That's not gonna happen. As the author, I'm telling you, that's not gonna happen. I think you got a problem with Michael. You want to fight him?
I think he does. What you
Michael, I think Michael is just selfish himself too.
No, he's on a mission.
Well,
but you got to remember, let me say this. You have to remember, anything that this person do to you or anybody do to you is because you allow them.
That's my opinion.
You understand? So you sitting up here talking about this and you sweating and all this. Anybody got time for that?
But by
Ebony
choice.
know what she's doing. Michael know what he's doing. Everybody's grown. Sitting in that circle, loving on each other, is because they want to have some fun, some excitement, something different, and they're not getting pleased at home. Because I really believe if you're getting pleased at home, you're not sitting in a circle with a whole bunch of women.
Experiment.
And you see how she easing right into it from the first step. I'm like, okay, to the second step,
Mm-hmm.
to the Aruba. She got him.
Right, but you sitting here talking about Judgment Day and
no, but I'm
coming
talking
outside and 12 disciples around the corner. Nobody got time for that. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm talking about choice. By choice.
Right.
So we all agree that is by choice.
Right.
She choose. So what you're telling me is she choose to be hurt. Because she could have walked away from it.
Ebony?
Yes.
Now when you're in love with somebody and they got your mind.
Oh, so love. So love is hurt. No.
Love is not supposed to hurt.
Okay, so why do a lot of people?
But you gotta remember, Michael has this thing, and it's like yay long. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't say it.
It's lusting.
You know what I'm saying?
So she's addicted to the penis.
It could be that. Could be a number of things.
Now that addiction is not giving her all the fulfillment that she needs.
But she's still hurt.
Because
Michael, to me, in a sense, we look at it, he's into a thing of selfishness. It's just all about what he wants out of it. So now he's getting his thing on, right? So now it's like Ebony is stuck with this. Okay, now he's done. Okay, I'm not finished yet. I need to. So now, because she feels like he's not giving him all that she needs. So now let me find me some women, some friends that she developed this relationship with, to get the other end that he wasn't completing. So ain't nothing wrong for the man to get here and go, okay, I'm done. You think you done everything in the world. You still like, okay, when it's gonna happen.
So the question I asked you, so really, what is sex for? Is it sex for the woman or for the man?
It will be for both.
It's supposed to be for both. But you gotta realize too, if Ebony loves him, she's in love with him, there's no cure for love. You understand what I'm saying? Love is an addiction. You can come back from meth, coke, even fentanyl. But love is something totally different. You can come back from fentanyl if you got the little thing in your nose. But yeah, there's no addiction. I mean, no cure for love. What can you do? Somebody leave you. Your wife left tomorrow. You hurt. You in the floor. You crying. Why me? You know what I'm saying?
What did I do?
Right. How you gonna feel? How you gonna get back up? Oh, because you the G man, you that don't have
No.
You understand?
Hurt is hurt. Pain is pain. Love is love. But there's so many levels of love that it's so many powers of love. Because I love you like my sister, but there's a love that I love like my wife. There's a love that I love like my grandma.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about love.
If your wife left you, what are you talking about?
If my wife left, would leave? Yes, I would be hurt. I would be actually devastated.
You'd cry.
Yeah, cry. Men cry.
Oh. What would you do to get her back? You want to sing a song?
What would I do to get her back? Well, the best thing to do is I have to examine me.
You can have me back. I just want a threesome. How about that?
Ooh.
Would you go that far?
No.
You would not. You said you loved her.
You said you loved her. You said you was crying.
No.
You would do anything to get her back?
No. I won't do no threesome.
But what if that's what it took?
My marriage vows.
That's not dishonorable.
No, it is. It is. I don't want no other person in my marriage. Because what if hypothetically, what if you during a happy time, and the person, and what the
Sound like
person,
Barney.
what the person was sexing the husband so good that she starts to fall in love with the one that's sexing her.
Then that's look like a good long threesome relationship.
No.
Okay.
Well, my answer for that is you go over to an island somewhere and have it done over there, and then you fly back
Because
home.
you ain't got to bring them back.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm?
If you're gonna do it right.
So you're saying I'm asking
Oh,
you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't getting none of that. Don't nobody touch him. He's mine. I don't share. I don't believe in it. I'm
So
selfish.
why not have another, happy time?
Happy time. Happy time is we're gonna go sit on that couch and watch Law and Order and go sit down somewhere.
So you against it?
Nah, I never said I agree.
No. I'm asking. So
I'm
you're
not-
against it?
In my relationship, I don't share. I'm selfish.
Okay.
So
Okay, I respect that, Robin.
I don't think I share as well, but I get my fulfillment. I'm gonna keep on reading my girls. I'm gonna keep on and just enjoy because you cannot read this book and not feel something.
exactly.
And that's my thing. I'm like, because it's like the thing with you close your legs, but it is what it is. This book is going to give you that tingle, and it's like, wow. So that's when I say back in my younger days, we had Zane, and it was like almost like forbidden. As a child, you can't read that. So now you're looking at my girls, and you look at it as a film. If you have to be almost sexually senseless not to feel with the description of this book.
Yep.
So you feel that you be like, wow, okay, because my husband, he's like, there you go, read that nasty book. Okay, say what you want to say, but you got your opinion. I'm grown. I'm gonna have my own, and that's just what it is. So you can't. You have to be. What do you feel when you read the book? Do we give you?
Okay, I ask you a question.
Tell the truth with shame and doubt.
First.
Okay.
Your book that sticky, is it?
What? This.
That's why you didn't. That's why you didn't bring it.
She way off the topic.
Sorry, but
is it? No. I believe that in the book there's loss, nastiness, but there's also healing that's in the book. I look at it.
You keep saying
because
nastiness.
It is nasty. Because it goes back to this. Ebony knew what was going on. It's by choice. She chose. When she chose, she didn't know the outcome will be this more dynamic. Now it's like I can't. It's bigger than Ebony now. It's way bigger than her mind. It's bigger than her body. Because you can do all this things, but her mind is still clear.
I think you have a problem with Ebony, and I'm gonna tell you this as the author. When you read the crossover, you'll understand where Ebony is coming from and why she's doing the things that she's doing. And I think you will have a better sense on who she is as a person. Because right now, I think you don't like her, and she to you.
No, I don't like Ebony because she's messing up by choice, messing up people's marriages. The people in that
She's not
messing up the marriage.
Read the book. Y'all probably think the same thing I read. Read the book. Read the book. She wrote the book, but read the book. The words in it. Read the book. Read the book.
Because the ladies choose to do this circle
by choice. Yes, by choice. Yes, and nasty.
So
nasty.
Fulfilling your sexual desires as a married couple is nasty.
Who you talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah.
Or you just
man. You keep saying nasty. Sex is not nasty. Sexual.
I never said sex was nasty.
What you saying? Like you keep saying it.
With 4 women.
That's the truth.
4 women.
Wait.
4 women.
Did you want to watch?
No, I don't know. No
men allowed in the circle.
No.
You know
that's the major problem.
You know, you men
Is
had a
that-
circle first, right?
What?
Of course.
Men have circles first?
What was that? The DL? That's where that came out of?
Ooh.
Down?
Explain. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know down low.
Oh, now you
Down low. I don't know what you're talking about. Explain that.
You as old as I am.
No. I'm not old. I'm young. Explain it.
When all
Explain.
this came out with the down low men, it was men that
That's
were doing all
them.
this.
That's them.
But
I don't know.
It seemed to be so nasty because it was men. Now that it's women, you know, I might not have a one-on-one conversation with you or one-on-one conversation with other men, but just thinking back to time when all this came out with men that were masculine men started having a relationship with men, you know, so then they got a good term for it down low.
So you're telling me if I'm that's them. But I'm asking when we were growing up and we all up there in numbers, we didn't look at it like that. We were like, ew, that's nasty.
Well, we did until we became adults.
So this was probably going way back then. People
because
a person that's 50 or 60 years old, did they involve themselves? That's been married for 100 years or 80 or 90 years. Did they involve themselves and invite somebody into their marriage?
I'm not familiar, but most of the one that did came up was men.
No, but back in the day. So back in the days, things has changed. Yes, it's changed because sex rule. Now it's coming to the forefront. Sex rule.
Pretty much.
Because you see it on TV, you see it on everywhere you go. Sex rule. I don't care if you're a male, I don't care if you're a female. Sex rule. But when I'm asking the writer is this. You're not only, this might not be real, but somebody's going through this. Truthfully, somebody that's probably on this live that's going like that experienced that. Only thing I can say to you is accept it, fix you first. Fix you. You can't keep going hurting and hurting and hurting.
But everybody's it's not a hurt for everybody.
It's not. I don't know why
it's not a hurt for everybody. It's just that my girls, it's just that Ebony is going through her thing, but I don't think it's a hurt for everybody. So
not even in a marriage, of the 4 girls, somebody's gonna get hurt in it.
Are you asking me?
You mean feelings or
feelings? And I'm asking you, somebody's gonna get hurt in it.
I can't tell you.
I don't know, because if you fulfilling the women fulfilling, then you go home. Okay, she told them not to have sex with their husbands, but if you chose in a regular relationship outside of Ebony, and then you go back and you might be showing your husband something where you've been there. No, I'm just reading books. Read my girls.
What type of control that woman Ebony got on the woman?
Is she wind up hips?
Yeah. Overflow to the G spot.
I'm so sad that you're angry with Ebony.
Not angry.
Typical male.
Yeah. Why are you
not angry?
Not angry. You're blaming her. You're blaming her.
Disappointed
for these 3 women who want. She asked them. They could have said no.
By choice.
Exactly.
I think
you mad because you want to.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No, that don't excite. That don't.
You got issues.
No, I don't got issue. That don't move me. I mean, you want to go do your little circle. I don't know how to men.
Why gotta be more circle? Why?
No, because why? If it was like that, why they don't tell the men?
Because it's a party of 4.
So, I guess the men are.
They have food, cocktails. They get the cheers. They sit around and they just play. What's wrong with you?
What kind of play you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
What kind of play you talking about?
Okay, let's take out the part that she did. Don't tell your husband. Okay, but it's like it's one of them unknown that you don't have to say words to. Okay, you already know. Don't tell your husband. This is a girl thing because it's a girl's thing. She could have done the same thing without saying, "Don't go home and tell your husband."
So keep it secret.
Because I think if I had gotten involved in something like that, you think I'm gonna go home and tell my husband? You ain't got to tell me not to tell my husband.
Exactly.
You don't have to tell me not to tell my husband because I might want to teach him some things. He can figure all that later, but I'm not gonna go home and tell my husband.
But think about it like this. This could actually
it could help your relationship.
Spice up your bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So they're missionary, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Right? You don't think so?
No.
You don't think so?
Oh,
you out there learning new things to shut down your bedroom? You know what I'm saying?
No, then that's between me and my wife.
Right.
That ain't between me
So
and my wife
she go out
and everybody else.
But that's just like reading a book. If you read
a
the book,
woman could tell a man, "Hey, listen, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, do this." And yes, y'all could, because you're the same species. You're positive, two positives, right? Two positive, right?
Says who?
And who says what? It's positive and negative, right? Meaning, two women, man. Man is the negative, right? Not negative. But it's two negative, and you got, a negative, and you got a positive, right? You understand what I'm saying? You got a positive and negative. That's opposite of.
I think I missed the bus.
No, you never missed the bus. You just don't
He
want
just
to.
haven't gotten off the yellow bus.
No, I'm on the yellow bus. But I'm talking about a positive and negative. That's what it's
So
supposed
you said
to
positive and negative being a male and female.
Yes.
Okay. The male and the female, they're not getting it, doing what they need to do. And along here comes another positive or another negative. So the positive come in and say, well, we're sitting here, we're just doing this, and they decide, oh, there it is. We got it. Because now the negative and the positive couldn't get it straight. They was good, but it wasn't great.
So
it could be educational experience.
I'm asking the writer here, because this is mind blowing. So you're telling me how long is going to keep this circle going on until somebody finds out?
Well, it's gonna be a minute. Can't really tell you. I can tell you that Master Mercedes is coming. January, February. But to hear really more about my girls will be the crossover. And I'm sorry to say this, but it probably won't be till November 2025, because you need to meet the person, Michael, who has done this thing to Ebony that you have a problem with. But you judging her and you didn't even know her story. You just mad because you weren't invited. But anyway, so yeah.
You couldn't get nasty with it.
But believe me when I tell you, when you read her story, you're going to kind of feel a little
sorry for her.
A little, but not really. Believe me when I tell you. When you learn more about her story and what Michael did to her, because in the crossover, it explains everything, what he did to her. But you got to read Master Mercedes first, and you'll see how Michael had somebody watching Ebony. Ebony's being watched. That's all I'm giving you. By the book.
That's intriguing.
I learned a lot today.
What you learn? Before we leave, what did you learn?
You're nasty. You're just plain,
and it's so sad because I can really go home now and say
it's nasty.
Nastiness you learned today.
Just nasty.
Well, I'd like to thank both of y'all for spending your time with me this afternoon. I appreciate it. Thanks for being Krave readers. Keep reading. Pass the book on. But I like to say this. When we leave the show, I would like to say a little small remark. What should change, if you don't change what's going on in your life, you're choosing to have it continue in your life. So thank you for reading Krave. See you soon. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Invite. Go Ravens.
G-Man.
New York Jets.
What?
I don't know.
She said New York Jets.
I don't know. Oh, Pittsburgh.